was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing.
Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Boy, do we have some stuff to talk about. All right, man. Let's hop right into this intro, man. Let's not waste anybody's time, man. What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. This is another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. And, yeah, man, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know how this show works, if this is your first time, Jesus. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works, man. Every Monday we are on here with Notorious Unscripted after Monday Night Raw goes off the air, and every Friday we are on here with the news. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, Sami Zayn rumored to win the Royal Rumble, CM Punk put on ice by Tony Khan, Royal Rumble predictions, and much more, as well as Saturday night's edition of the Royal Rumble 2023 review. Both of those are available on all platforms for you guys, man. That is Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here every Monday, every Friday at 4 p.m. Central, and directly after the show for the Big Five for WWE and the Big Five for AEW, man. So, also, man, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video. You can get all 8 of these beautiful designs in more than just a t-shirt. Again, bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this video, and it is in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. Not hard to find whatsoever. You got the Chicago flag design. You got the skyline design, the base logo, the Riddler-inspired Best Kept Secret to the IWC, the Notorious Scratch logo, the only community that matters, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie-inspired shirt, and the Christmas merch, man. You guys can get all 8 of these beautiful designs live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this video to the merch shop, and it is in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. So with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show, and as for the other half, we got my man Circay here. How's it going, man?
It's going, man. It's not bad, man. It's not bad. Now just waiting at this point, especially after tonight, I'm really just waiting for Mania at this point, man. But I'm chilling, man. I've been chilling, man. Like Durante usually is here to ask whether he'll be here later or in the replay, man. Life's good, man. The family is good, man. And everything's been good, man. What about everybody in chat? And what about you, bro? How are you doing?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Enjoyed a nice Royal Rumble weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice, man. Um, with obviously you and one of our other buddies, man. So that was obviously a great ass weekend, man. Yeah, just really fun weekend, man. Really fun weekend, and you love to see it, bro. We got Saturday night, probably one of the best endings I've ever seen to a WWE show. One of the best main roster heel turn angles I've ever watched live. Probably the best main roster one I've ever watched live. Like I said on Saturday, I do not think that heel turn, nothing against the heel turn, but I do not think it eclipses DIY. But bro, man, I couldn't get over how good that was, and I seen a lot of people saying tonight during Monday Night Raw it was a good episode of Raw. I did enjoy it for what it was. However, that does not go against the fact that I have a lot of questions once we get to that. But we want to open up with this Sami Zayn stuff because obviously there was nothing shown tonight, nothing new to build on top of it for us to talk about. So we're going to start the show with that here in just a second. But yes, man, I'm good. As Durante always asks, I'm good. Family's good. And yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good overall. So anyway, what is going on, Manager Logan?
Logan.
Choking on my words already, man. Jesus, haven't even started this question-filled rant I'm about to go on. So I kept seeing this a lot. Okay, I think that was needed. So I kept seeing this a lot tonight, and I felt the exact same way. So Monday Night Raw, like I said, not a bad show tonight. It did what it was there to do. We did get some good stuff. We got a night full of action-packed wrestling, and meaningful wrestling, which I thought was great. But the one thing that I think was on everybody's mind, and the one thing I think that is on everybody's mind, and I kept seeing this a lot, was everybody still having the Sami Zayn stuff at the tip of their tongue. And it really boggles my mind and really annoys me very badly how a lot of people in the community are okay with Sami Zayn not challenging for a world championship at WrestleMania. And honestly, from the looks of it, it looks like Cody Rhodes is just going to go for both of them. And I don't know how I feel about it. The word I can give you guys right now is just complete and utter disappointment. Now, obviously, this is Triple H, man. I'm not going to absolutely rip this to shreds just yet, because I'm gonna wait and kind of see how this Mania season plays out, and kind of see how they execute all of this stuff. But honestly, this was what I was thinking. I wanted to save it for the show because I didn't want to tweet it out. The Bloodline story, in my honest opinion, so I know the Cody Rhodes story is a beautiful story to tell. It's the whole reason he came back to the company, and it's a great story to tell. Nobody's denying that. But I just can't get over how WWE is going to give Cody Rhodes the main event of WrestleMania for 2 titles when the guy was absent for 8 months. Now, I don't want this to sound like I am knocking Cody or I'm bashing Cody, because I love Cody versus Roman. I think that's a great match. I think that's a WrestleMania. I think that's a WrestleMania 39 match. But what annoys me is you have built a story for the past 6-7 months with Sami Zayn, and you're going to ignore it? You're going to ignore a match that screams WrestleMania? I mean, this is what WrestleMania is for. Am I wrong? Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns screams WrestleMania match, especially with what you did at Royal Rumble. And, you know, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber, I'm not completely against, because I hope, and I feel like that is probably one of the last chances WWE is going to get to listen to the fans that say they want Sami versus Roman, because it makes no sense for Jey Uso to turn on Sami Zayn. None. And this is my proposal. You do. Obviously, Cody's getting his match for the WWE Championship. That's that. I've seen a lot of people saying, now this is just my proposal, you know. I mean, I've had a lot of ideas go through my head, so this is just one of many. You obviously have Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship versus Roman Reigns. A lot of people are saying, well, you can't just ignore that the Usos need a match. The Usos and Kevin Owens are going to be out a match if Sami Zayn gets the match with Roman Reigns. Okay, how about this? I know this is going to sound crazy, but get this. The Usos have been the World Tag Team Champions for about 1.5 years now, since Money in the Bank 2021. What if, and I think this would speak volumes to the storyline, what if Jey Uso threw it all away and they vacated the Tag Team Championships because Jey Uso did not want nothing to do with the Bloodline anymore? Now, okay, now you ask, well, okay, what does Jey Uso do at WrestleMania? Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Right?
I like that.
Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa tried to break his neck at the Royal Rumble with his little, hip attack with the chair, right? Could have killed him. Then, where does that leave the only odd man out? Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. That's my proposal, man. That's one of the things I would think about doing. I know it's maybe not the most crazy thing. Oh my God, the Usos finally got beat by another tag team. Wouldn't it speak volumes if the Usos vacated the tag team championships? Adam Pearce said, I'm tired of going through this shit with these guys. We're going to retire these belts and we're going to add new tag team championships. If they wanted to, go the route of introducing new titles, do what you did with the Raw Women's title, unveil it at WrestleMania like you did at WrestleMania 32 with the women, well, at the time, the women's championship. Do that, and you unveil the tag team championships at WrestleMania. You do a whole tournament. You got the teams to do it. You can call up some teams. You could call up Pretty Deadly. You could call up Gallus. You could call up a bunch of people to participate in a tournament, and that's what I would do, man. But honestly, I'm saying this right now, neglecting, and I don't want to say neglecting or pushing the story to the side, because, obviously, Sami and KO versus the Usos, I mean, it does entail with the story, but it's just not where the story's headed, I feel. And it's incredibly frustrating how WWE, Triple H of all people, if you go through with this, is going to neglect what everybody wants to see. A story, and no knock on Cody, a story that is more important right now than Cody Rhodes. And I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's my analysis, bro. I'm going to let you have the floor. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm now rocking with it.
Definitely, man. I feel that. I mean, what feels more WrestleMania? A story that's been built up for 6 weeks or 6 months? Come on, man. I mean, I think, Cody, he's Cody. I think he deserves what he's getting. I think it's good that he won the Royal Rumble, all that. And I think he should be getting a world title shot. In no way should there only be one person facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. There is no point, and I mean no point, in him having both if he's just going to defend both at once at Mania. In the gate, because everybody's saying, oh, they'll split the titles up in the draft. That's garbage. That wasted everybody's time with the Universal title, him winning it. That wasted a whole entire year of the Universal title if nobody beats him for it.
Thing is,
I mean,
the Universal title is the belt that he's held for 800 days. So,
oh, yeah.
And to address,
Oh.
thank you, Logan. Whoever, Sleeping Angels, go fuck yourself, bro. This is our show. You don't tell us what to say on our show. If you don't like it, go fucking watch somebody else that's gonna bullshit you and tell you how everybody on Twitter feels. However, this is where you come to hear how we fucking feel. Anyway, thank you, Logan, for the assist. The Universal title, why would you ever, I mean, Cody's going to win the WWE title, probably vacate the Universal title, right? So the Universal title is the one that was held on to for 800 days. Why would you just vacate that after him? He might as well fucking keep it. Because,
literally, like, it doesn't make sense. Not only is it a disservice to that title, but Cody, like, obviously when we talk about Raw, we'll talk about it tonight. Well, when we talk about Raw tonight, we'll talk about this. But man, they did not help themselves with Cody tonight, man.
No.
Going after both titles, especially what Priest said, was very true when you look back at it, man.
Yes,
I mean,
100%.
Cody doesn't look like Cody. He looks like he's just fucking just getting everything handed to him. He doesn't look like he just fought for that. And go ahead.
Oh, so I just fucking Chris Hero elbowed my mic. So my thing is, you let Roman Reigns hold the titles for a year without ever telling him you need to split these up. They even went the extra mile to tell the Usos you need to start defending these separately. But he just gets to defend both at once. And it's going to look petty as hell because as soon as Cody gets the belts, either he's going to give it up, and that's a championship that just got done with an 800-day title reign. Somebody who he's gonna look like a fucking idiot saying, "Oh yeah, I don't want this one." It's gonna be good guy Cody, him going to do his own, Cody thing. I don't want this title. I wanted this one, and he's gonna fucking give the other one away. Either that, or Adam Pearce or whoever strips him of it is going to look like a complete asshole because this other dude just ran around here for the past year holding both and you never said anything to him.
Literally, bro. It makes no fucking sense, man. And people are saying, oh, if Cody loses both nights in a row, he'll look horrible. I mean, if Roman loses both nights in a row, he'll look horrible. Dog, do you know who you're talking about? That is Roman Reigns. Dude, even if he didn't hold that title for as long as he has, he's still untouchable, bro. The people he's beat, the people he's buried, the people they put in front of this man, dog. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he loses twice in a row. It doesn't matter if he loses twice in the same night, bro. It's what's gonna happen. It's what should happen. I mean, and it's what makes sense, and he'll live, bro. He's Roman Reigns. He'll go
Dude.
and win another title in 6 months afterwards anyway, if he
S-
wants.
which makes me laugh because these are the same people that are like, "Oh, well, why is WWE so what's the word they were using? They're persistent, not persistent. The what's the they were they didn't they were oh my god, what is the word they were using? Like in terms of having him lose, they were, oh my god, we literally just read the story. They were scared to have him lose pretty much. They were scared to have him lose. They were I can't, of course I can't think of the right word, but
Yeah,
the reports that it just came out that they were like hesitant. That's the fucking word. They were hesitant to have Roman Reigns lose. Are you talking about the same Roman Reigns I'm talking about? Because the Roman Reigns I'm talking about, the last time he was pinned was December of 2019. That was last decade.
literally, bro. Literally.
He's
Man,
not, man.
I will say, though, someone did bring up a good point, and if you have Roman defend both titles, and I'm going to say this, if he does defend, here's why I want Sami to be on night one, because someone said this and it'll be true. If you do defend both titles, the first person to beat Roman on that weekend will look better. It'll be more shocking. It'll feel like more of a moment for the first person to beat him on that weekend. That's why I would say you put Sami night one. Now that I think about it, because you put Sami night two, and although a lot of people will be thinking, "Oh yeah, no way Roman loses now," and it'll still be pretty good. The shock that Sami Zayn just beats Roman Reigns on night one, I would actually really like that. I would probably do Sami night one, but you have to do both.
So,
Not. Mhm.
that's a good point. But what do you think of? So, how would you feel if Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns on night one? Roman Reigns is absolutely on a tear the next night, and for a good portion of their match, just pummels Sami Zayn, and maybe that would be that. Maybe that would look cooler on Sami Zayn's part because, no,
Interesting.
yeah, I think I like what you said first. I was just giving another option, but I think it would be cool because I think Roman would go in there and be like, man, I don't got to worry till tomorrow. Like, Sami Zayn's not going to fucking beat me type thing.
Mhm.
Like, it's fucking Sami Zayn. And then he does. And then
That'll be
Roman,
fun.
yeah, I like that better. I like that
Oh
better.
yeah, man. But like, not. I just. It's one of those things where I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, man. I don't like Sami Zayn not facing Roman, man. I really do not like that because I really like what you said with doing Jimmy versus Jay, KO and Sokoa, and then Sami and Roman. I think that's the best course of action, man. Because I mean, Roman's been on top for 1,000+ days. He can lose twice in the same weekend,
Yeah.
and it'll be pointless for this whole run if one person just beats him when he gets both titles. It'll be pointless. You would have just wasted 800+ days. Because Cody, and again, we'll talk about it a little more when Raw hits, when we start talking about Raw, Raw and its details, man. But Cody going for both is the most un-Cody thing ever.
Yeah.
Especially when he relinquishes the Universal and just gives it away. I'll just be thinking, then why'd you go for both in the first place? If you were
What
just
the
gonna give away
fuck?
the, it's a waste of time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, man. I think Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns should be one of the paths. And people, I don't know why people are acting like that Roman can only face one person at a time. I don't get that. And it has to be Sami or it has to be Cody. What? Dude, he has two titles. Yeah, if he had one, obviously.
Yeah.
But bro has 2 titles. Come on. I don't know, man. And if you look at me and I gotta choose who, if I can only choose one match, I'm sorry, Cody. I'm gonna
I'm
choose
going with
Sammy,
Sami
bro.
Zayn.
I'm going with Sami Zayn. Cody, he's amazing. Again, this is not to discredit Cody
No.
Rhodes. It's just situational. It's just situational,
And
man, and
hey,
the situation calls for Sammy.
yeah, and also Cody coming off the Royal Rumble did not look that good. He looked like he got handed the fucking opportunity. So who better to give him a little attitude adjustment, if you will, at
Yeah.
WrestleMania than John Cena. I think that would
Like,
I think that if you had to
too
choose
right now.
one, if you had to choose one, I would go with Sami Zayn too. But obviously, we are in a time where this guy who's held on to these titles for damn near 1,000 days, um, needs to be defending both,
He
and
needs to.
that's what this needed to culminate to. I don't know why you're trying to protect him that much to where you don't want him to lose back-to-back nights. Oh fucking well. How many people have done him the credit of putting him
Exactly.
over? It's about time he puts 2 stars over. And like I said, why would you make 1 star when you could make 2? Why would you have him lose once and give the rub to one guy when you can have him lose twice and
Exactly,
give
man.
2 guys some shine?
Literally, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get the path that they're writing for Mania. I really don't. I mean, some of the other shit that they made, obviously on Raw tonight so far, I like. But
Yeah.
this Sami Zayn stuff, man, it's scaring me, man. Don't waste not only 6 months, but 800 plus days of our time because they act like Roman's gonna go ahead and do another one of these if he wants to. If they want to keep Roman strong just in case he wants to have another 800-day reign. I don't even think Roman would want to do this again.
Dude,
What?
and if I'm Triple H, dude, why, dude, you have your guy, Sami Zayn, who you can put a world championship on and give him his first world championship. You have Sami fucking Zayn staring you right in the face, and you're going to pass that up? Come on,
For no
Trips.
reason.
For no
For
reason.
none whatsoever, man. And it's not like Sammy has to hold it for a year himself. You know what I mean? He could lose it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
With Sami Zayn, it's all about the chase right now.
Yep.
He should get the title. Doesn't mean he should have the title forever, like Roman. He exactly. Roman should never, and I don't think he would want another 300-day plus reign.
Yeah.
Because once he's done at Mania and loses, both titles, whether even though we should think it'd be separately or they're doing with all at once, he's not going to be around that much after that.
No.
Especially when the bloodline disbands. If I'm a betting man over the summer, you think we're going to see Roman all that much anyway? Just
Yeah.
just beat him twice, bro. Beat him twice, man. I don't get it. I don't get why not.
I don't get it either. I do not get it one bit. I don't get it one bit, man. Yeah, so that's how we're feeling about this Sami Zayn situation. We'll obviously go a little bit more in depth for Monday Night Raw in a little bit. But first, let's go over AEW Dynamite, man. Let's go over AEW Dynamite. All right, man. So we open the show with Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara versus Ricky Starks and Action Andretti. This one was all right from what oh my god. Did you see everybody losing their shit over Ricky Starks being backstage at the Royal Rumble? Like he doesn't have friends that work in another company.
Cody is one of his dogs, bro.
Bailey is
Of
one of his
course,
best friends. Like
Bailey, like,
what?
like, bro, of course, his friends work there, bro. That shit happens all the time. Like,
I genuinely seen a tweet that said they need to fire him. What?
oh,
He didn't fucking come out in the Royal Rumble. Like
yeah, he didn't break his fucking contract.
and even if he
Like,
did, Tony Khan probably wouldn't fucking mind either because they would have had to say AEW.
I was gonna say,
That's all he wants.
he'll tell Starks just, hey, man, as long as you say AEW or do something that makes people think AEW, fine with me.
Like what the fuck? These are the same AEW fans that know that Adam Cole should be, or that Adam Cole used to be backstage at AEW with Britt Baker. So was Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin was on BTE one time by accident. Like, what the fuck? Oh,
Amazing.
good old wrestling fans. Good old wrestling fans. This match ended. Daniel Garcia helped Guevara and Jericho cheat. Um, well, nobody had to help Sami the first time, but I digress. So so he hit
Oh, probably did.
action action Andretti was hit with the GTH, and that was it, man. That was it. So that was the open to AEW Dynamite, man. This was the point in the show where they rolled a absolutely beautiful tribute video package to Jay Briscoe. Oh my God, absolutely just so sad, so sad, man. They rolled a beautiful video package, and like I said, last week, not this Dynamite, but the Dynamite before that, the Dynamite, the day after Jay passed, almost seemed like a prelude. It seemed like this was the real tribute show. And man, they made Dave Meltzer look like a fucking asshole. It literally just broke that morning. The answer is still no for Mark Briscoe. And then Tony Khan literally just tweets out later that day, all right, man, tomorrow on Dynamite, we're going to have Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal on Dynamite. Come on, bro.
You've been feeding Meltzer all this bullshit, bro. I feel bad for the guy.
What? Oh, man. What is Meltzer on? Man.
Sources are just sending them straight up wrong shit.
Dude, I swear.
Like, bro, get new sources.
Honestly, at this point, man, he might have to. So
Fucking
that
steal
was
caps or something.
that.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that was that. That was that, man. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. And in the next match, we got the TNT Open Challenge, the TNT Championship Open Challenge, and I will say, Darby Allin. I don't want to jinx him, man, but he's been awesome so far, man. He's really been awesome. It's amazing what can happen when your TNT champ is actually put on the show, and he's actually featured as a single star.
I'm telling you, bro. It's shocking. People wonder why all the previous ones didn't work. Because almost none of them were ever just doing singles matches, legitimately. Just having good singles matches every week.
Or even like Wardlow. Dude was a singles guy, but for whatever reason, he was always in FT War or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bruh? Like, what are you doing? Literally, at the tailor end of his TNT championship run, he kind of got, and you couldn't even call it a feud. He kind of got into a little something with, Hobbs and Joe. I mean, it's just like,
Why?
what?
And and it does help a lot that Darby Allin, he just screams. That TNT title in that format is so perfect for the way Darby wrestles. It's really a match made, bro. He really is. His matches where he just throws his body and will do anything he can to win a match.
Yeah.
it fits that TNT title so well. There's a reason. Not only is he my favorite TNT champ, he might even be my second favorite TNT champ again, man. God
Yeah.
damn. But like that's what you should have been doing with everybody else, is what you're doing with Darby Allin.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%, man. 100%. So, yes, I mean Darby Allin, I mean he's putting on great matches. He just gives you the vibe that he's, like Sir Case just said, man. He's willing to die for that championship. And as opposed to other TNT champions, it genuinely just looks like they wear it around as a prop, you know.
Exactly. And that's why I would have loved if Darby beat Wardlow for it, because it it's how they should have booked Wardlow as someone who will do anything to his opponents to win a match, and then he encounters somebody like Darby, who he's never encountered before, who himself will do anything that's given to him to win a match, man. I thought that would have been so good, man.
Yeah.
And I wish they would have booked Wardlow better in terms of not only his general booking, but his match booking, man. And
Yeah.
it's really is a tragedy, man.
Such a lost opportunity, man. Such a lost opportunity. I thought that could have been a really, really cool, just babyface versus babyface feud. I thought it could have been really
Yeah.
nice. I thought it could have been really nice, man. But here Darby Allin is putting together a TNT Open Challenge, and he's been going strong with it, man. I believe he's been doing Dynamite and Rampage. I mean, he has just been going nuts with these challengers, and he beat Buddy Matthews here tonight in a really good match, or last Wednesday, should I say, in a really good match. Saw another great TNT Championship Open Challenge. Buddy Matthews was caught up in the ropes, and he hit him with a coffin drop to secure the victory, man. After this, Tony Schiavone tried interviewing him, but before he could, the king of television returned, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. I, like Sir K just said, would have just had Darby beat Wardlow for it and then have Joe eventually
No,
beat Darby, because there was
exactly.
no point in having Samoa Joe hold the belt for a month, if that, a month and a half maybe, and that was like what?
Literally, bro. Like, I don't get that path that they went with, man. Because just Joe would be the perfect person to have beaten Darby in the first place. Like, Darby will do anything to himself to win. Samoa Joe, he'll just walk out of the way. You know what I mean? It's perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, that was that. So Samoa Joe told Darby Allin he's coming back for his TNT Championship so he can once again be the true king of television, man. So don't get me wrong, Samoa Joe was an okay TNT champion.
Yeah.
However, Samoa Joe's reign, I don't know how people hold it that high on the totem pole when Samoa Joe, in all honesty, I mean, they were great, don't get me wrong, but it was just a bunch of video packages of him sitting down in a suit with both TV titles, the ROH and the AEW TNT Championship, on a table. And he would cut these good-ass promos, but a lot of people hold him way up there, man. And, I mean, it could have been great if it wasn't a month and a half, but, I mean, in all honesty, man, I just, yeah, I mean, it didn't really for me, not that it was mid, but it was just like it didn't have they didn't let it have time to get off the ground. That's
Oh
kind of
yeah. It
that's
just started and then it ended.
yeah, it was just like, all right, whatever. But I don't know, man. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if they put the title back on him. But then what does he do? Because this is what happened to him in WWE. Well, in WWE, he never ended up getting the WWE title, but he just had a bunch of matches for it, and he lost all of them. So it doesn't It doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. But yes, I do not know how a lot of people hold him high on the totem pole. I mean, he's one of the better ones, I guess you can say. You know, I mean, it's not that his reign, he's not one of those guys that tarnished it, but
Like it didn't even happen.
honestly, it didn't. It's like it was never even there. Like I said, unless you count a bunch of great video packages from the back as a great TNT Championship reign. But I don't know. I don't know what you do there, man.
Really don't, man. It's iffy, man. It is.
So next we get Ethan Page and Matt Hardy. Dude, what, bro?
What?
So they come out to Matt Hardy's theme song. Ethan Page cuts him off and says, "No, no, no, they hit the wrong song." Crowd starts booing. He says, "What are you guys booing for? I gave him the twist of fate back." Poor Isaiah Cassidy is there. Somebody who should be in fucking Mogul Enterprises or whatever the hell it is. Somebody who should be in that group. Instead, they got you know,
That guy.
Brock Lesnar and the other fucking, what are they calling him? The Freak. That 1 week, the Freak. They got fucking Brock Lesnar and the Freak in there.
Freak.
And here Isaiah Cassidy is on the stage doing funny little skits with Stokely Hathaway. And, Stokely Hathaway was asking him if he liked it or whatever, and he said, hell no, and what the
Firm failed, bro. The firm fucking sucks. This man did kill it. I don't fucking know. It blows.
dude? Yes, 100%, 100%. It's so fucking crazy, man. Because if AEW wants to succeed with a faction, they can absolutely do it. But when they do not care about a faction, it is the most evident thing on the fucking face of the planet.
Oh, bro, I swear to God, it is horrific when they don't care about a faction.
100%,
It's the worst.
100%, dude. Like, Inner Circle, they put some fucking care into that. Now, obviously, in the middle, it fell off hard. But, like, if they want it to be a focal point and they want to care about it, it'll succeed. The Pinnacle. How that failed, I have no idea to this day.
Not at all.
The Firm. Failure. Blackpool Combat Club. They wanted to care about it, and look at how they look. Jericho Appreciation Society. They wanted to care about it. Look at how that looks. The Elite. They're named after the company.
Literally.
But when they don't want to care about a faction,
it's horrible.
It is in 2020 vision, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The Firm is just not it, dude. The Firm is just not it. Stokely's great. They continue to put him with the wrong people. I don't know how you fucking fail this guy so much. It truly boggles my mind. He was with Jade Cargill for about a cup of coffee. Something wasn't clicking there, so they just left. And it wasn't even something that happened on television. It just like, they never let him talk. Like, that was another thing. He wasn't even with her that much. That's another thing they didn't really let get off the ground, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it's really not. I don't get it, man. They're just flopping it all around, man. I don't get it.
And then you put him with the Firm. You put him with Ethan Page, who can talk. You put him with the Guns, who are not ready for that spot whatsoever. You put him with W. Morrissey. Okay, whatever. Then you change his name to Big Bill, and that is something that I'm sorry he cannot get past. That name will hold him down forever, for as
Forever.
long as he has it. And then there's the odd man out. There's a guy with so much potential that could use a great manager, and that's Lee Moriarty, and they just treat him
He's
like a nobody.
he's just a body that's in the group, I guess.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense, man. I don't get what they're doing at all. I really don't.
Yeah. So they faced Jungle Hook, and Jungle Hook did pick up the victory here. And yeah, that was that. Nothing too crazy at all. Um then we got Renee
Mm.
Paquette doing another one of these backstage interviews with Adam Page, and he talked about how John Moxley and him were they have an open contract for next week. And then Renee says to him, "Hey, what were you going to ask me last week?" The little Bucks tease he made, and before he could really answer anything, here comes Wheeler Yuta challenging Adam Page to a match on that Friday's Rampage. Very interesting, man, which he did end up beating Wheeler Yuta with a paradigm shift. So, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But yes, getting closer and closer to the tease of the company's faction getting back together, man. The whole story of the whole story of AEW.
Slowly happening, man. It's coming, man, and I can't wait for it, bro. I really can't.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, man. So next we got Bryan Danielson versus Brian Cage. Pretty sure you guys could guess how this went. This was fantastic, bro. This was
Oh yeah.
another week of Danielson banger. What can I say, man? Just fantastic, bro. Just fucking fantastic.
Truly has been, man. I love what they've been doing with that.
Yes, absolutely. They have, man, with all these mystery people, what are you waiting on for Chris Hero, bro? What the hell are you waiting on for Chris Hero? I mean, please, bro. Please.
That would be so fire, bro. Please do it.
They were going to do it for the Labors, but, man, I mean, Danielson makes all the sense in the world, bro. I mean, both of those guys have a rich history with Ring of Honor and their indie days. I mean, it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
He does. That
So,
should be pure fire.
oh my God, amazing. Amazing. Now, although it would have been great to see him, for the Labors, maybe it would have took out the boar in Labors, but
Or-
they, I mean, Chris Jericho and Chris Hero don't really have too much history. They don't, other than that their fucking both of their first names are Chris. That's the only thing I could think of. But I mean, it doesn't, it won't
Yeah.
hit. But for Danielson, perfect.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro, it'll be perfect.
Now,
Truly perfect.
it genuinely looks like this could possibly be the last time we see Brian Cage, man. This could be the last time we see the Machine in AEW, man. As we brought to you guys on Friday, it looks like his contract is coming up in a couple weeks, man. So very, very interesting.
It is, man. I mean, I'm intrigued to see where he goes, man. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, man. So Danielson wins this match via roll up. MJF goes out there to try to help Brian Cage finish the job and break his arm. And as they were, about to break his arm, Konosuke Takeshita came out to save the day, man. And that was that. It was a good segment, man. Good match, good good segment with Takeshita coming in to make the save. So it was good. It was really good, man. And after this, a little bit later in the night, we got a promo from MJF. We get a promo from MJF saying that, well, first he was talking, he's talking his stuff about Takeshita coming out there and getting in his business. And then he announced Danielson's opponent next week as a man who loves dissecting his opponents limb for limb. And the man who's going to face Danielson next week is none other than Timothy Thatcher.
Be heat, bruh. That's gonna be fire.
Wow.
I love that.
That was good, man. That was good. I really, really, really liked I really liked that, man. I really liked that a lot. Thatcher and Danielson, dude. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. It really is. Yo, what up,
Hey,
Durante?
what's up, Toronto, man? I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, man. Same here, bro. Same here. What about you, my man? All right, man. Tony Storm is out here facing Ruby Soho. This match was supposed to have Britt in it, but I guess Britt was hurt.
Yes.
And yeah, man. So that was that. That was that, and my bad. Yeah. So that was that, and Britt Baker actually came out to help Ruby Soho get a fucking win on AEW Dynamite. She actually, real weird, she actually beat her with like a Sister Abigail. It was,
Yeah, that was
was
weird.
yeah, it wasn't her. I don't know, man. Maybe maybe we got maybe Ruby Soho's Uncle Howdy, man.
Maybe,
Maybe
man.
it's
Maybe
not
shit.
Jeff.
Maybe
Who
it's
knows?
not. My theory on Uncle Howdy, bro. After Saturday, bro, might be Shane McMahon.
It's a
No,
perfect fucking. Can't think of anyone better myself.
yeah, I
Shane
think it might be
McMahon, dude.
Shane, bro.
You could have the
He
pig
the
be
goat.
Bruce Pritchard. Oh man, it'll be great. You could have
Dude,
you could have
the red.
Ramblin' Rabbit be Mr. Johnny Ace. Oh
I don't
man.
want to say rabbit with them rabbit teeth, bro. Hey, it's gotta be done. It's gotta
Oh
be
Kevin.
Kevin
Oh,
Dunn.
okay. So Johnny Ace will be Mercy the Buzzard.
He shows none.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Or so Ruby. Oh my God. Ruby, jeez, Ruby hit that just clicked. Ruby hit Tony Storm with a Sister Abigail and won the match. So that was kind of weird. She usually hits, her little like wraparound kick, her wraparound Pele kick. I believe it's called the No Future or it's called the Destination Unknown, one of the two. So that was that. And yeah, man, Ruby Soho picked up the victory in what was a very shocking occurrence for me. I never thought I'd see the day come, man.
I swear to God, man, it took them fucking forever, but not only was she on Dynamite, she had a win. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Crazy. Crazy. It really is a new year, man. It really is a new year. So, this led us all the way up to the main event where Jay Lethal took on Mark Briscoe. Man.
That shit was tough, man.
I believe this was rated a 4.5 stars, and my God, this was so good, man. This was so good. This is really something that Jay Briscoe could truly be proud of, man. I mean, his brother absolutely went out there and showed out for their family's name. against a different Jay, not Jay Briscoe, but Jay Lethal. I like that. I like the Mark versus Jay dynamic. Now, I'm pretty sure Jay Lethal was put in there probably because he's, just great friends with the Briscoes, but I also like that little touch too, man. The Mark versus Jay dynamic.
I like that a lot, man. I think that's really awesome.
Very cool, bro. Very cool. Jay Lethal started this match in tears, as I think did a lot of us. This was hard to watch. This was hard to watch, and at the same time, this was absolutely beautiful to watch. I mean, this man, like I said, this man Mark Briscoe just went out there and absolutely showed out for his family's name, for the Briscoe name, and man, his brother would be so proud. His brother would be so proud, truly.
Truly, man. Truly, that was an amazing showing in Showcase, man. In tribute, it really was amazing.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. He then hit him with the J Driller. He hit him with the J Driller, man, and he put Jay Lethal away. And that was that, bro. That was that. Afterwards, you know, Mark looked in the camera, told his family to keep their heads up, and he loves them. He said, "Jamin, I love you, boy. I love you." At this point, man, I was just in tears because it was just so fucking heartbreaking. I could truly never imagine what that man and his family are going through. Horrible, truly horrible, man. And then AEW's locker room cleared out, man, and they played Jay Briscoe Trons with 1984 to 2023, and at this point, Jay Lethal broke down into tears. He embraced with Mark Briscoe. Sanjay greeted him at the middle of the ramp because Jay Lethal was. I felt so bad for him as well. He was a mess. He was hysterically crying. I felt so bad for him. Mark, and yes, he was greeted by Sanjay, man, and Mark took in the reception, walked up the stage, and the AEW people showed love to him, man. As the show went off the air, man, so this was the right tribute for Jay Briscoe, man, and it was just so sad. I truly felt so bad for Mark and for Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal was, oh god, I really felt bad for him on Wednesday, man. He was very sad, man. And you really hate these shows, but you love to see everybody on the stage embracing Mark, giving the standing O, wearing their Jay Briscoe shirts. They got their Jay Briscoe armbands on. Tony Khan made a television appearance to give one of his signature Tony Khan hugs, as only Tony Khan can hug. And it was truly amazing, bro. You hate these things, but Tony Khan, I also want to take a second, bro. Tony Khan is truly a fucking incredible boss, man. He rented a jet, or got a jet, whatever. He got a jet for all of the talent to fly to Jay's services. Oh my god, beautiful. What a fucking beautiful
Amazing.
man.
Truly, bro. Truly.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best, man. He's the best. I mean, you can only wish for a boss like him. He is really a beautiful man, and he should never be taken for granted, because the stuff he does to support in times like that, for the talent that looked at Jay as a brother and a friend and stuff like that, man. He goes above and beyond. I mean, he did not have to do any of that. And he does. What a man, truly, what a boss.
Truly, man. Truly, it's an amazing thing to see, man. I mean, it's just unbelievable that through that tragedy, man, he was able to do all that for them, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, he truly, 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 every single time something like this happens, uh, and it doesn't even have to be regarding, a death. Just every single time somebody is down, like, you heard, when Cesar Bononi's wife was dealing with cancer, Tony Khan had him on television all the time. Like, he just really a great guy, and we should
He really is, man.
really never take somebody like that for granted, because that is a well needed presence in the wrestling community. It really, really, really is, man.
Truly is, man. Truly is.
Yeah, so that was the it almost seemed like the real Jay Briscoe tribute show, and man, just amazing, amazing on AEW's part. They did a great job. And yeah, so sad. And you'd never wish for these kind of things to happen. But in light of honoring Jay, they knocked it out the park as always.
Truly, man. Truly. That was amazing, man. That was really amazing.
All right, man. Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, man. We got, yes, absolutely, Logan. Manly tears were shed that night, bro. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
horrible. Absolutely horrible, man. Yes, they definitely were on my end as well. Um,
I feel that.
definitely, bro. Definitely. All right, man. Monday Night Raw opens up with Cody Rhodes.
Dude.
Yeah. Man. Cody Rhodes opens up the show, and he cut a great promo. I will say that it was the Cody, it was a Cody promo, man. He walks around, he's holding back tears 90% of the time, and he says a bunch of big words in only the fashion that Cody Rhodes could do. But on a serious note, man, he talked about how in 62 days he's going to stand across the ring from a man who is in a royal wrestling family. He talked about, you know, he talked about well, first he talked about how the day he started training, he was sitting outside of FCW in his beater Volkswagen Jetta, which, man, me and Cody had the same beater at one point.
Literally, bro.
Volkswagen Jetta was my first car as well, so that was kind of
Crazy.
funny to hear. But he sat out in his Volkswagen Jetta and he said, "If I could go back in time and tell that kid something, what would it be?" And he went down the whole list. Would I tell him that he would be dashing and he would be giving um tips on how to keep your face clean or whatever? Would I tell him that he would go on an excursion in 2015? Would I tell him that he would bleed all over the world and set himself on fire? Would I tell him that that woman that was reading off names would eventually become his wife? Would I tell him that I would lose a 200 and something pound best friend and gain a 6-pound best friend? Talking about losing his dad and gaining his daughter. Would I would I tell him that on January 28th you would punch your ticket to WrestleMania and win the Royal Rumble to stand across the ring from another royal family, another member of a royal family, a head of the table, a tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Talked about how he was going to... Oh, yeah, and then he said that he wouldn't go back and tell that kid anything. He would not go back and tell young Cody a single thing. So, I guess young Cody is just going to have to find out the regular Cody did. Cody talked about Roman Reigns, and he talked about how he was undesirable, and now he's undeniable, but the one thing he is not, and in 62 days that will change, he is uncrowned. And at WrestleMania, that will no longer be the case. After that, he told Roman Reigns, that he has been the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion for far too long, and in 62 days that is going to go away. And at that point, I was like, dude.
You lost me there, man.
Yes, me too. Gunther passed Cody for the longest Intercontinental title run. He's currently at 9?
9 what?
For 8.
What are these numbers, bro? 9, 8, 9, 9 what?
On the top 10, or?
Maybe?
Well, good, man. That's good. I was going to say, I know Walter don't got no 9 title reigns.
I was going to say, well,
who's he,
no way.
Dude, Cody, just like you, he kind of lost me there. Damn. Is Cody really going to take both of these titles, bro?
That's lame as fuck, bro. Not only does it not...
easy way out.
Dude, it's such an easy way out, man. Like, okay, top 10. Okay, I was wondering what those numbers were.
Me too.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, because I was thinking, like, days. I was like, no way, it's been 900 fucking days. It's impossible. I was thinking, like, that's fucking impossible. That top 10 makes way more sense. Okay. But, yeah, man, like, this ain't Cody, bruh. Like, first of all, he comes out at 30 and just wins. Which, alright, I mean, I don't hate that. But, like, still. And now he's going for both world titles? Why? When he wins it, he's gonna give one of them up. Cause he knows. So why even go after both in the first place? I thought it would have made more sense tonight if he said he's only going for the world title, because not only is that the title his family never got to win, but he doesn't want to hog the titles. He has 2 reasons to only go for the world title, man. And now they're making him just go for 2? I don't know, man. I don't like this. I really don't, man. He lost me there. He really did.
I'm gonna say it now, man. Either way, at Elimination Chamber, WWE is going to be faced with a harsh reality, and that is putting Sami Zayn in Montreal against Roman Reigns.
Just losing.
You are almost asking for a Kofi Kingston moment. I mean, you are setting yourself up perfectly. And what would be so cool and so Cody is if along the way, Cody Rhodes kind of sees what's going on and he relinquishes his Universal title match and gives it to Sami Zayn. That would be a cool way of kind of mending that and kind of salvaging what you have kind of done now.
could fuel him and Roman's feud because Roman would be pissed out of even more. Like, oh, really? You want to just give a title shot to him? I think that would even enhance Cody and Roman's feud. Him doing that, I like
Yeah,
that a lot.
yeah. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways I've been thinking about, man, and that is another one. So Cody gets done with his promo, and the Judgment Day come out. Not all four of them, just the three guys, Dom, Finn, and Priest. And Finn started telling Cody, are you done just stealing my shtick or something like that? Talking about his Bullet Club stuff, and then Dom told him that he ruined their plans because Dominic was supposed to go to WrestleMania and win the Rumble. Yeah, sure thing. Um, Dominic told Cody that if Cody would have did that in prison, I don't know who has a fucking wrestling ring in prison. I don't know who's having a Royal Rumble match in prison. But if he would have did that in prison, he would not be standing here as Cody Rhodes is just looking at him like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
So then the mic goes to Damian Priest. And, man,
I mean,
so he tells Cody, he says, Rhea Ripley came in there at number 1 and outlasted 29 other women to get her shot. And here's little old you coming in at number 30, the golden boy, and just getting his shot handed to him.
he ain't wrong.
He's
I
not
mean,
wrong.
this is why we said from the beginning he has to come out earlier in the Rumble, man.
Yes.
It just fits who Cody Rhodes is. Now, if he wasn't fully cleared, all right, okay, you got the pass there.
Oh, can't wait to
But,
talk about that.
well, literally, but bro has both titles. Bro's going for both titles, so it just makes him look like even more of a fucking asshole.
And honestly, if Gunther wasn't in the match, Cody would have literally looked like he got it handed to him.
Oh,
Because
he would have just came in.
Walter was the only kind of guy that put up a bit of a fight for
Oh, bro,
or he's the only guy that made Cody put up a little bit of a fight to actually look like he
tossing
earned it.
everybody over.
Yeah.
He was just up Logan Paul, toss, up this person, toss. Gunther was the only person that put up a fight.
Yeah.
It's like, bro. Yeah, Damian Priest, he was kind of spitting there, bro. I can't even cap.
No, he is. You cannot tell me Damian Priest is wrong there. I mean,
Oh,
he came in at number 30 like a golden boy, and honestly, dude, it fucking seems like they are just asking for the fans to turn on this guy again, and they will. And
you
you know
know,
when it's going to be? It's going to be when it always is for these champions, bro. It's going to be after he wins the world title. Once that summer
bro,
sets in,
they'll hate him.
yep.
The fans will hate him. And you never know, bro. Maybe that's Triple H's plan, bro. Maybe he still don't like Cody for all the shit he did to him. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna use you, build up this story. I'm gonna have you take the spotlight so people hate you. Now, I am not being for real here, but like, I could see it. But people are gonna turn on Cody, bro. People, and I saw it on people on Twitter today. He's talking about, oh, you see that crowd? People haven't turned on Cody. First of all, the crowd cheers Vince McMahon whenever he's on TV, so that negates that fucking statement in itself. But just wait until he
It
wins that thing.
it always happens after they win the world title. Kofi
Mm,
Kingston, did people turn on him in the build up? No, they
no,
turned on him afterwards. What about Daniel Bryan in 2014? People started to turn on him. Was that in the build? No, it was after he won it. I mean, come on. Look at well,
but
WWE didn't do any favors with Liv Morgan's situation. But
Yeah, that's true. But like, even just look on the other side. Look at MJF, bruh. You know how many people are turning on MJF after he won the title?
yep.
Come on, bruh. Especially WWE fans in that self. Oh man, dude, it's over with for Cody once he wins. The turn will truly begin once he wins that title, man.
No question. No question, man. So I was gonna say, look at what they did with Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano didn't hold the championship for that long. People didn't turn on him. People still love Johnny after
Oh
the
yeah.
fact. You know what I mean? So after he won the NXT title, he was fine. Nothing happened to Johnny Gargano. What happened to Johnny Gargano was the fall of NXT, which is none of their faults. That's what
No.
happened to Johnny Gargano. But I mean, in terms of his run, you know, people loved Johnny Gargano all the way up until he won the title. Huge pop when he won the title. He held the title for a month or like 2 months, you know, until that next summer takeover 25, and he lost it. And that was
It
that
was
was
perfect, man.
yeah. And then he went
Yeah.
on that summer, and people still love Johnny Gargano's work. I mean, it just goes to show how you need to do these kind of things, and they're going to turn on him, man. It is inevitable. It happens
Mhm.
every fucking where he goes. It does.
Oh, dude. By the time he loses that title, people are going to be rejoicing the fact that he's losing that title.
Absolutely. So Damian Priest tells him that. Dominic, Cody says, you know, to Dominic, you know, you guys are another royal family in wrestling. I have so much respect for your dad. Dominic says, well, I have zero respect for my dad. And then he
Damn.
says, I have zero respect for everybody's dad in the crowd. And I have zero respect for your dad, Cody. As Cody
Yep.
just looked at the ground and just contemplated life after he just heard those words. And then
Ugh.
he challenges any three of the Judgment Day to a match. And in typical Triple H fashion, he thankfully gives us the best option.
Oh, yeah.
He gives us Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes in the main event, which I was really dreading seeing Cody Rhodes fucking fight Dominic Mysterio. I was
Oh,
like,
dude,
oh
I thought
god,
they were going to do that.
me too.
I was like, oh no, bro, don't tell me we're going to get Cody and Dominic in the main event. But man, thank God it was Finn, bro. Thank God.
Yes, very good main event as well.
Hmm.
So Cody goes to leave the ring, and as they're doing B-rolls, Edge just comes out and just starts beating the hell out of the Judgment Day. This was absolutely hilarious timing. I love the timing on this. I love how it had a bit of an like unpredictable nature to it.
Just runs out there and just started whooping ass, bro. Fucking Edge, man.
Yeah, it
He's
was
funny, man.
fucking Edge. Good old Edge. Next up, Seth freaking Rollins versus Chad Gable in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Seth Rollins did pick up the victory here in what was, in my opinion, a very good match. We got a lot of decent matches on this show tonight, man.
We did, man. We did. We got a lot of good matches, man. We got a lot of solid matches, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad Gable was one of the
I think we lost Sir K, man, as we're waiting for him, as he's stuck in that Undertaker pose. Here, let's. All right, I apologize for the buffer on his end. but I'm still here. So, in the meantime, yes, I thought we got a lot of solid wrestling on tonight's show. I will say, he did put together a pretty good. Elimination chamber field. If I do say so myself, um, I thought it was very Triple H-y of him to give us the field that he did. Yeah, I thought it was really solid, man. But as we lost our man. I mean, if you guys got any questions, bro, I guess just shoot them my way. I guess we'll just shoot the shit in the meantime. As we're waiting for him to get back. Hmm. No, we did not lose him any longer. He is back. There he is. Okay.
Goddamn.
So, yes, Seth Rollins did defeat Chad Gable here tonight. And yeah, man, that was it. That
Hell yeah,
was
man.
it, man. Seth Rollins earns himself the first spot in the Elimination Chamber match against Austin Theory. Another thing, WWE would then go on to announce that there is going to be a Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber match. Well, sorry, number one contender Elimination Chamber match, rather. Why is Raw getting both of the chamber matches? SmackDown gets nothing, not even the Intercontinental title?
Like, bro, Raw people not only won both Royal Rumble matches, but are getting both chambers. Like, what? That's insane. Like, I know the winner of the Raw one for the women, obviously Rhea Ripley, we'll talk about that, will be mainly on SmackDown doing stuff. But like, dog. So I mean, it makes sense for doing that what they're doing with Rhea Ripley to do a Raw women's, contender in the chamber. But you're doing a U.S. title chamber? Why? Just make it a contender. Should have had Cody only go for one, and you make the chamber to go for the other one, bruh. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Seriously, dude. However, oh yeah, and that was the other thing. They put SmackDown women in the chamber to contend for Bianca Belair.
Like, what? And I didn't like the reason because they were the last four women in the Royal Rumble. Dude, I don't care. Raquel Rodriguez is fucking ass. Rodriguez, fucking A, can't fucking speak today. Raquel fucking sucks, bruh. And Nikki Cross, she's awesome, bruh. But like, I mean, she fits in the match, but I don't know, man. I don't know. And especially the other women they're probably gonna put in the match, bruh.
With Nikki Cross, it's kind of just a feeling of like waiting for sanity type thing.
Yeah, that's all I'm fucking waiting for at this point. And then they'll probably put Carmella in one of the other spots. Like, what? Who are the people in that fucking Fatal 4-Way?
She's Candice, Mia Yim, Carmella, and I want to say...
I think it's Dude. Nah, oh my god, I was about to call her Dude Drop.
Yep.
Piper Niven. Dude.
We'll put Piper in that shit, bro.
Literally, bro, and... I don't know, man. This chamber is looking iffy, man. It is. The chambers, they're... the matches will be cool, especially the men's matches.
That's
The
looking
men's
good.
match looks really good, but like I don't know about the path overall, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
like, damn, like showing
It was cool.
SmackDown no love. You're not gonna
Yeah,
give Sami Zayn his Universal title shot at WrestleMania. You're not giving them a chamber. I mean, you are literally showing SmackDown no love.
nothing, literally nothing for anybody on SmackDown to do. Like, I don't get what they're doing, man. I really don't.
So, I mean, if there's four and there's a fatal four-way, that still leaves one open spot. I hope it doesn't go to. I hope it doesn't go to like Ronda or something. Or what you could do is the winner of the Becky Lynch and Bailey Steel cage match gets that spot.
That spot, I think that would be a good system, man. I think so.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know why they gave. They're, like I said, giving SmackDown no love, and SmackDown has been the better show as of late. So crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. You can't show SmackDown no love and stiff Sami Zayn like that. I'm sorry. You can't, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't get that shit. I don't really get it.
Mm-mm. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley comes out and she chooses her opponent for WrestleMania. Absolutely, Logan. Asuka,
Oh,
100,000%.
the only right person in that match,
Yeah.
bro. Truly.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley goes out there and she talks about how 3 years ago she was a 24-year-old NXT champion, and Charlotte Flair brought her to WrestleMania and put her in her place, as Rhea said. And she said this year she has never beaten Charlotte in a one-on-one match, and she says this year I am going to put you in yours. So she says, Charlotte Flair, I choose you. She had a really cool delivery and demeanor in this promo. It was good. Like, she was very soft spoken, but you could tell that there was a lot of aggression behind her voice, if that makes any sense. It was great.
Yeah, definitely, man. I really like what they did here with them, man. And I really like the path, man. People were really shocked that she chose Charlotte. I mean, even if that's not what most people thought, like, well, I mean, what what could she really do with Bianca right now? To be honest, I think this is the way better path.
Either way though,
Either way, it was gonna be good.
either way, I feel like no matter who it was, Rhea or Asuka
We're
are
gonna be
the
challenged.
challengers.
Exactly,
So
and they
like
fit either way.
it does. It fits either way. So there's honestly no way you can go wrong here, because you do Asuka defeating John Cena and Bianca Belair, or you do Rhea Ripley defeating John Cena, and it makes sense. You do Asuka versus Charlotte, and it makes sense because Charlotte buried Asuka. You do Rhea Ripley beating Charlotte, and it makes sense because Charlotte buried Rhea Ripley. So just a lot of burying going on here, man.
Literally.
The only thing was they did do a lot of Bianca and Rhea Ripley teasing. So that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
only thing that kind of caught me off guard. But I mean, either way, no matter how you look at this, it's good. It's good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I'm down for either, bro. I'm down for either.
Definitely. You're in a really lucky spot
Women,
where
bro.
no matter what you do, it's good in either way, because somebody's going to beat Super Cena, or somebody is going to get their burial back. Either
Yeah,
way, you know.
either way, bro.
Um so yeah, man, that was that. Rhea Ripley chooses Charlotte Flair, and also this indicates that Judgment Day will be moving to SmackDown in the draft. That is another thing that I kind of caught.
Interesting, man. Can't wait to see how that unfolds.
Unless they break them up, but I doubt they do that, to be honest.
I don't think they will. I
No,
don't.
no. I mean the group. I mean the group's been. I mean the group. You know. I mean they. I mean they've been great. You know. I don't really see a point in breaking them up.
No,
Just yet. But if you did want to split anybody, I think you can get Finn Balor out of there, and I think it'll.
I think
I
so.
think it'll be
I
all
think it'll
right.
work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe add somebody else.
Who knows?
Candice LeRae was defeated by Io Sky in what was a really good match. What was a really good match. These two women have history a couple years ago from a takeover. I believe it was Takeover Toronto, and you know, putting on. They have one of the best women's takeover matches ever. Um, and they got to showcase a little bit of that on Raw, and I was so happy this just wasn't another one of these matches where Candice goes out there and looks like a blithering idiot.
Thank God, bro. Thank fucking God.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Um, so yeah, that was that. And Candice did end up losing this match via roll up, man. So that was that.
Man, definitely. Yeah, it was solid, man. It was solid.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Johnny Gargano and Baron Corbin in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Man, I don't know about you guys, bro, but Baron Corbin and an Elimination Chamber sounds fucking heat to me, man. Ooh, man, doesn't that just sound incredible, or what?
Yeah, bro. Thank God that motherfucker lost. I was scared.
Me too, bro. I'm sitting there watching this shit. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, my
Good,
God,
bro.
what are the odds Baron Corbin wins this match? Like, is there any chance he wins this match? Thankfully, there was not. Johnny Gargano wins this match coming out to that fucking awful theme song. He wins the match regardless, and he has a a spot next to Seth and Austin Theory in the Elimination Chamber match, man. So this Elimination Chamber field, we'll get to it, because there's, we still got a little more people that, entered. But, bro, it looks fucking good, man. It looks
Looking
good.
real good. Yeah, man, it looks really good, man. I like the way they're going with it, man. I really am.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Oh, man, that Gargano theme song, bro.
Oh,
What is that, man?
just
What
give him
is
a
that?
brand new song at this point.
It's god awful. God fucking awful.
Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. So, Johnny Gargano, thankfully, did he?
His old dog. Bro. Oh, man. Oh, oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh god.
That's amazing. That's an amazing fuck up. I love that.
Oh shit.
Like, he's talking about getting his dog back, bro. Oh, bro.
Johnny Gargano likes a tweet about getting his old dog back. Oh god.
Dude, fucking amazing, man. Oh, oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, seriously, even he knows. Give him his fucking old song back, man. And while you're at it, give him his old dong back. While you're at it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Fucking Logan, man. Oh, God.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. Okay. Okay.
Oh, man. That was too fucking funny, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's get this show back on the road. So, man. So, Johnny Gargano and Baron Corbin, Johnny Johnny Gargano and Baron Corbin put on, they put on an okay match. I mean, you're not really going to get much out of Baron Corbin, but they did the best. Johnny Gargano was being managed by Dexter Loomis here.
That was random.
Yeah, so I mean the Miz storyline is over. I don't know why this is continuing. I mean, I know they have ties in the way, but you know,
They aren't the way, so,
yeah,
like,
the way is not a
why?
thing right now. Exactly. So doesn't I don't know, man. But regardless, Johnny Gargano actually is going to get a chance to show the main roster audience a little bit about what he's about, not just losing. So another thing is, main roster audience gave Johnny Gargano a couple pretty loud Johnny Wrestling chants, man.
Look at that, man. Look at that. He's growing on him.
Yeah,
I wonder
man.
why.
So, Austin Theory was invited on the VIP lounge where MVP talked to him about just the Elimination Chamber. This was just kind of not needed, if I'm being 100% honest. Bobby Lashley came out there, accidentally speared MVP. It was very, very unneeded, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it really was. I really didn't see a point to any of this. I don't know what it really built to be honest. I don't get it. Especially Bobby Lashley isn't in the Elimination Chamber, at least so far. So like, why are you
He
still
won't be.
teasing this? Yeah, like why are you still teasing this then? Why is he still involved in this? I don't get it. I don't
Uh,
get what they did with that.
I don't either. I mean, it's a interesting turn in the hurt business stuff, but I don't really know. I don't really know where it leads it. Um,
I
I don't
really
know.
don't.
The Miz is out there trying to act like, even though he's the same man that did it, he's out there trying to act like 2016 Miz, where he was going out there and cutting those fiery promos. However, um, he is not, and they sound very
Why me?
scripted. It doesn't
Like
really. Mhm.
whenever he tries to be energetic and have fire in him nowadays, it just comes off as just being a fucking whiny little bitch, bruh.
Yeah,
He's
it
just
comes off
fucking
so
whining.
forced.
It does, man. There's something about him anymore you just can't get behind.
Definitely. Definitely, bro. So, Adam Pierce comes out there and he says, "You know what? If you want an opportunity, I will give you an opportunity against another guy who's been begging for an opportunity." And here he is, the newest member of the Raw roster. And the first thing I thought was, oh shit, Cameron Grimes.
Swear to God.
I was like, yo, this is going to be sick. And it's fucking Rick Boogs.
Dude, I did not like what they did here at all. First of all, you know, dude's gimmick is, the guitar. I don't think I would have minded it that as much as I did if he had the guitar. Bro walks out there, air drum and an air guitar, and like he's fucking Donkey Kong, moving around like a fucking idiot. I, I did not like what they did here, man.
I
I
didn't
really
like it
did
either.
not.
I did not like it either. Not one bit. I seen people fucking rejoicing like CM Punk on August
Yeah.
20th. But
Like,
I don't know, man. Not really a Rick Boogs guy. I remember that first
no,
time we seen him in NXT. You know,
he was awesome.
he was kind of funny. He had a nice energy to him. He looked like an idiot. It looked like he's fucking air guitaring, and it looks like he was trying to fucking play with himself. And he gets in the ring, and he's fucking like
Twitching and shit. Like, dude, calm the fuck down.
he's fucking sitting there on his knees, acting like he's playing the air guitar. It looks like he's dry humping the fuck out of the ring. Like, what the fuck are you like? Just looked bad, bro. Just looked really bad. So I think the reason they moved him to Raw is to get him away from Nakamura. So the
People
main
will ask him
roster.
million questions if he's on SmackDown. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So I think a lot of people would want that addressed as to why he's not with Nakamura, and I think Triple H. Where the fuck was Nakamura in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude. Hey, man. Now, he
Or
better still be on vacation, because if he's not, bro, I don't know what the hell they doing.
Rick Boogs even. I mean, granted that would have been an awful Royal Rumble surprise. I mean, the Raw after was perfect, but I mean, if you had him available and if he was cleared and if you knew you didn't have any other surprises, where the
Why
fuck?
not?
No NXT people, no Cameron Grimes, Bronson Reed, Dexter Loomis, Sanity, any of the guys from Sanity, Rick Boogs, nothing. We get Booker T.
I don't get it, man. I really don't.
Utterly ridiculous, man. I did not like the look of Rick Boogs here. Didn't do it for me,
Mm-mm.
man.
It really did not. I did not like that at all.
Yeah, he just looked I don't know, just looked bad. I was not feeling that at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean yeah, like I said, that one time in NXT, I felt like he had a nice little energy to him, man. But I mean, like on the main, I've never really been like a big Boogs guy on the main roster.
To be honest.
No, I mean I don't like his
And
look. I don't like how he acts.
no,
I don't like.
like, when he used to have long hair, he wasn't as bad. But, like, with that short hair, he looks like a fucking circus. You know,
Yeah,
like those guys in the
it's
circus
horrible.
that were, like, wide as fuck? Like that guy from Coraline? That's what he fucking
Mr.
looks like, bro.
Bobinsky.
Bro looks like that, bro. Like, come on.
I agree. I agree. Um, Next up, we have a backstage segment with Carmella. Carmella is interviewed in the back by Kathy Kelly, and it seems like gone are the days of the princess, or not the the most beautiful woman in WWE gimmick. Her
Oh, thank
little
God.
dominatrix gimmick. It looks like she is back as the Queen of Staten Island. She did her whole Mela is money thing. She did her um she was just doing her stick from her Mela is money type
Jeez.
days, man. So, man, and then and I'm so glad they put her on the show because it would have been criminal if they already didn't follow up with anything with the Sami Zayn bloodline stuff other than watch SmackDown. No. Dude,
I
it's
hate that.
literally gonna be 2 weeks of Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns, and it's just gonna get a 2 week official. I know it's been building for 6 months, but with them actually across the ring from each other, it's gonna be a 2 week build, and we're gonna get it, and that's gonna be the end of it.
It sucks, bro. I don't like that at all.
Now, so none other than Asuka walks up, and she walks up wearing like this like Japanese looking suit, and it's got like a bunch of like lace all over it and a bunch of like gems and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, but like they don't care about the brand split anyway, so just put it on Raw.
dude, like, bruh, it's
Like, well, you only have 2 weeks, especially if you aren't doing the match at Mania. You only got 2 weeks to build. Make those 2 weeks count.
yes. And wouldn't Roman want to be there to see what Cody was gonna say? You know, because he
Yeah.
knows that he's challenging him.
And if they're taking no prisoners, they're just all right. We're gonna take no prisoners, but that's gonna start on Friday, bro. We ain't going to Raw. Like what? Ah,
Like, this
I-
is the problem with Roman Reigns. Like, dude, at least in the final months of your reign, at least do as much double duty as you can. I mean, come
Literally,
on.
bro.
And the
And
night after the Royal Rumble is an important show.
yeah, it's just do it. I mean, if you're holding two titles, doesn't matter how much fucking money you're making. You better fucking show up.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure
Uh,
he is making.
No,
I'm
you
sure
know he's making that level of money.
good old Roman. So anyway, so Asuka is standing there, and Carmella tells her, you know, um, I'm not scared of you anymore. You know, we're not in NXT anymore. Asuka takes her glasses off, smiles, and she has blue teeth as the mist is just dripping down her face. Dude,
That shit was fire.
Asuka versus Bianca Belair. I don't give no fucks, bro.
I
Dude,
needed.
we need the real, a different Empress back. We
Oh,
need
dude,
the Empress back, and this is gonna be a different one. And man, this is gonna be a fun fucking ride.
this is, bro. I can't wait. Man, you know what I just realized, bro?
Hmm.
I just, dude, nothing on Alexa Bliss.
Oh my god!
No follow up to that.
And
I just
she,
fucking. She's on Raw. She's on
come
Raw.
on, man.
Bro, 3 hours in this show. Oh my god, I just realized that.
Bronson Reed continues to look fantastic. I wish
Loved
he would
this.
have did his surprise debut last night, but I digress. Um,
Literally,
Bronson Reed destroyed Dolph Ziggler. He looks like a bad motherfucker, and I'm so glad they listened to the fans and got him as far away from Mike Mizanin as you can possibly imagine.
thank God, bro. Thank God. My only gripe is that during his entrance, the fucking cameraman, when he does the stomp on the
Dude,
fucking, the cameraman
seriously.
was just filming it.
I'm sitting
Like,
there
bro,
and he stomps on the steps, and I'm like, God, that looks really fucking lame when you don't shake the camera.
bro, like that's the whole point. Is he stomps and the camera shakes. Like, bro, just stood there. I will say that looked horrible, man.
It
But
did.
he looked great tonight, bro. It wasn't on him, and he had a great showing tonight,
Because
bro.
usually when usually, is my audio low?
I hear.
Is it all right now? Um, all right. Let me know if it's good. I guess. Um, okay. Yes, but yeah. When Bronson Reed looks at the crowd, the whole point of him looking at the crowd is, I feel like he looks at the crowd before he stomps on the steps, and oh Jesus. So he
Oh
looks at
my God.
the crowd before he stomps on the steps, and the camera shakes. You know, it's a great visual. He looks at the crowd like, yeah, watch what I'm about to fucking do, and then he stomps on the steps and the camera shakes. It looks absolutely horrendous. Um, it looks absolutely horrendous uh, when the camera does not shake. Um,
Definitely, man. I don't know what the hell they were doing with that. That just looked odd to me. I caught that instantly. I was thinking like, wait,
definitely,
if the camera's supposed to shake, bro. It just stood still
yeah, yeah,
like a
man,
cameraman.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they had going on there. I I don't know. I don't want to turn it up too loud. I don't want to.
Blast the fucking shit up.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it looked really bad. But regardless, Bronson Reed did look great here in this showcase for him. Yeah, he looked great in it, and he is another man added to the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, fine. I hear the playback.
Yeah. So
Maybe turn me down a little bit to match it, maybe, I guess. But you sound fine to me, so I don't get it.
I could.
Alright, man.
Yeah. So okay. Cool. Yeah, man. So that was Bronson Reed getting himself the last spot in the Elimination Chamber. So the other two spots, the first one goes to, dude. The last two qualifying matches is, the first one is Angelo Dawkins versus Damian Priest.
Bro, what?
And the second one is Montez Ford versus Elias.
Dog. What?
Did
Like,
you not
dude,
learn your lesson with these tag team guys in the Royal Rumble?
I guess they fucking didn't, man. Neither of those four should be an idea to be in the fucking match, bro. I don't get it. You have so many singles people you don't use, and
Where's
you're just gonna
Mustafa
continue.
Ali?
God, he's fucking cutting promos, still mad at Dolph Ziggler for some reason.
Why wasn't Mustafa Ali in the Royal Rumble? Why isn't Mustafa Ali in the Elimination Chamber? Why are we getting a Mustafa Ali and Dolph Ziggler tag team? Why?
What the
Dude,
fuck are they doing, bruh?
so the Street Profits have no business qualifying for an Elimination
Yeah.
Chamber match. Damian Priest, at least he's like he's proven to, do good singles work. But even he's in a group,
Why? Exactly.
you
Why
know,
is he in the fucking match?
and he's not like he's the leader guy out of the group, the single leaders guy. But dude, I don't know what the hell they were. I don't know what they were thinking. You could have put Finn Balor in the chamber. You could have put, well, even if he's going to be facing Edge, Damian Priest, I mean, if you really needed somebody, he's not the worst, but Elias and the Street Profits to even be considered is wild to me.
Over even though he's technically a tag team guy, if you could give me the option, I'd rather put Chad Gable in the match. Something like that, you know what I mean?
The last two spots, why don't you give the last two spots to guys that actually have a recent history with the U.S. title? Bobby Lashley and Mustafa Ali. What the fuck?
Literally. That makes all the sense in the world, bro. I don't get what they're doing with those last two matches. I did not like the idea of those last two matches.
No. Angelo Dawkins versus Damian Priest and Montez Ford versus Elias.
Like, what?
What?
I don't like that at all, man. I really don't.
Bayley and Becky Lynch are out there cutting promos on each other, and they start talking about Becky asked her to do another do the steel cage match and stop making excuses for herself. Bailey, yeah, but Bobby's a credible name. I mean, at least I'd rather have Bobby than any of those four. And
Yeah, he doesn't
besides,
have to win anything.
exactly. He doesn't have to win it, but I mean, I know Bobby lost, but and Mustafa Ali again, I'd rather have Mustafa Ali in there than Elias, Angelo, Montez, or fucking Damian Priest, to be honest.
Literally, bro. Literally.
It'll make for a better match, and those guys aren't going to win anyway, but yeah, but regardless, so Bailey Bailey starts telling Becky something about something about her. I can't remember how she worded it, but it was something like it was about Becky not being good enough, and then she said that then she said to her, you're not even good enough for your husband, Seth freaking Rollins. So Becky said, okay, well, I thought this was about wrestling, but it seems it's about a lot more than that. Bailey told her, I don't like you, Rebecca. So Becky then told her, we're going to do a steel cage match. Bailey wouldn't accept, so Becky Lynch walks away and goes and grabs, pulls Dakota Kai by her hair out to the middle of the stage. Dude, angry Becky is it, bro.
That's what the shit I want to see from her, bro.
Yes. Angry Becky, whether she's babyface or heel, dude, yep, can't go wrong with it, bro. You cannot go wrong with it. She looked great. She really did. So she took Dakota Kai out there, dragged her by her hair, put a chair in between her, was it her arm or her leg?
It was her leg.
Her leg. And she went to, I believe, hit it with another chair. Bailey told her to stop, and she gave her match for next week. So I'm glad they are finally paying back their debt on that match. So that was that, man. And then in the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. Cody Rhodes beat Finn Balor. The Judgment Day was out there. Edge and Beth Phoenix came to even up the score, and Cody Rhodes hit 3 crossroads on... Oh, did she really? That's funny.
Bad. That's funny as hell, bro. One thing about this show tonight, bro, what Seth was teasing, bro, I think they might do Seth versus Logan Paul, bro.
Wow.
Dude, that's insane. What a waste of Seth Rollins, bro. He didn't want to comment on his loss to Logan Paul. He just got pissed and walked away. That scares me, bro. That really scares me.
Man.
That ain't it, bro.
You could literally do that anywhere else, bro. Anywhere else. Do that at a Saudi show, and I would not give a fuck. That is what those shows are for.
Literally, for that type of match, not making you under Triple H.
like Logan saying, something with Gargano and Seth at WrestleMania, I think would be great. I think it would be great, man. Dude, yeah, God, yeah, that was. I got a little scared when I seen that as well. So, Edge and Beth Phoenix, like I said, come out to help Cody Rhodes. He hits Finn Balor with 3 crossroads, and that sealed the deal for Finn Balor, as Cody Rhodes picked up the victory, man. So that was your January 30th edition of Monday Night Raw, man.
Yeah, man, it was alright. They had good match, man, but a lot of the path that they're laying down is the path I would prefer. Not at all.
Definitely, bro. And yeah, man, so that was pretty much everything for the week of wrestling, man. So, yeah, that was about it, man. That was about it. And with that, I guess that's going to do it.
I guess so, man.
Yes, that's going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Thank you guys so much. And I tweeted it out earlier, but I just want to thank you guys wholeheartedly for the amazing, well beyond any of my expectations, the amazing turnout we got on our Royal Rumble review. Thank you guys so much, man. I tweeted out the picture from 2021 to 2023. Our 2021 Royal Rumble review, the first Royal Rumble review we did, got 5 views. I can count the number of views on one hand. Our Royal Rumble 2023 review got 1.6 thousand. Thank you guys so much. That truly means the world. That truly means the world to me, and it lets me know that we are doing something right, man. So thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Truly, thank you guys. So that was so incredibly humbling, man. So thank you guys truly so much. And with that, man, it has been a pleasure. Always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much, Logan. Thank you so much.
Man.
That is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. You guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.
I used to get pills on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for the strap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold when that what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite. Throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty, don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck with the
I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the butter lyrics over harmony grip. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the #1 contender. Look